Happy Monday morning, everyone. I hope that you have had a great weekend and that the Module 3 assignments went smoothly for you. Again, if anyone is struggling with any of the assignments or life has happened and you have missed one and are wanting to make that up, please reach out to me. My email is mlewis@uu.edu, or you can message me through Canvas or through Teams. Any of those work. It'll come directly to me and we can figure out how to get you back on the right track. For those of you that have been staying up with your assignments, great work. Those that are turning all the material in, you've been engaging in the material well. I'm extremely pleased with how you are progressing through the class, and I'm excited about the weeks ahead. This week in particular, we are starting to really get into the meat of teams and team function and some really key realities here. So this week we're going to be talking about communication. We're going to be talking about ways that we communicate in team structures. We're going to be talking about nonverbal communication and what is being said by body language and posture and blinking and hand movements. Y'all can't see mine because they're down here in the screen, but I talk with my hands all the time. And in some ways that can be good, in some ways that can be distracting. And so I have to be really careful with that. So we're going to be talking about all those different qualities. One of the things I like about this module in particular is that these realities of communication, they don't just stick to the corporate work team settings, but they're really good, helpful reminders for us. I think particularly in families. Family is where I think communication is more important than anything else because we have got to be communicating well with those that we are in closest community with our families, in order for conflict resolution to be easy and for us not to have bridges get burned that we can't build back. So my hope is that this will, again, as I've said time and time again, you're going to be tired of me saying it by the end of the course, but I hope that this will teach lessons that we can take for our work setting, but then also apply those in other settings like church and family and friendships and groups and different things like that. There's already been a good reminder to me as I've been getting this material together for this module of communicating well with my wife. We have a little 1.5-year-old who is sick, who has a mass on her neck. She's going to be getting that removed once some infection's gone, and so we've got some a lot that we're processing through. And it is vitally important that my wife and I communicate well and make sure that we are not saying things with our nonverbal communication that we don't mean to be. It's just vitally important that we take these lessons and apply them across the whole spectrum of our lives. I think that we can find ourselves in really good position in life and family and work when we learn to communicate well. So that is what is coming up this week. There'll be a few different PowerPoint lectures to work your way through, but then also some videos talking about how baby boomers can communicate well with millennials and vice versa in the work setting, one on nonverbal communication. So that all will culminate together in everything that we've learned so far, culminating in our paper that will be due this Sunday evening at midnight. It is a paper that's a reflection paper, which I think is sometimes easier to write but harder to come to terms with. So you are going to be going through and reflecting on some of these realities, how you communicate, your nonverbal communication, these things, and there's no research that has to go into it. So I mean, you're welcome to make sure if you do research for the paper that you cite it well. That way, we don't run into any plagiarism issues. But that's not required. You can simply work through your reflections on yourself, and hopefully, it's a good time writing the paper where you learn more about yourself through reflecting on this content in relation to your own lifestyle. So I hope that everybody is having a good week, a good start to the week, that you are making it through the little bit of nasty weather that we had, at least in West Tennessee this weekend. Not sure how much it stretched across the state. And if you have any questions, please reach out. I am always available. And let's make it a great week. Bye.